Okay, well, this is for those that have a ostomy, a colostomy versus an ileostomy, and you have found that you have a lot of pancaking because the output is definitely drier than it is if you have an ileostomy. So I use the Coloplast bags. This one I cut that part off because I need to see what's going on with it. So one thing I found is that if you have pancaking and your output is dry and it's no matter how much water you drink, no matter how much, then one thing that helps is to put this little cover to cover the filter so that you can get a little air in there. Otherwise, it just, you find out that it's like vacuum tainer, which makes things worse as it is. So what I do is I take my bag, and one thing that I'm using now is the Astroglide. Now this is a personal lubricant product, but it's basically going to be pretty much similar to what you get with the Brava, which costs 8 ounces is $22. You can get 12 ounces of this. This is 4 ounces a piece, and you can get 3 of these for $13 on Amazon, okay? Now, I've tried the baby oil, but what happens with the baby oil, it's so liquid that it just goes right down in the bag and it doesn't hold and it doesn't work for me. So I got this Astroglide, and I take it and I just want to put it inside. Let me open this up a little bit and squirt a little bit in there. Okay, and this is much thicker. I get this because this is thicker. And what you're going to do, you're going to put your bag on first. Take that off. Okay, and put this down. So also you can see I have a peristomal hernia. It's not showing up so well on here, but yeah. So you just line that up, put that on there, and you're good to go. Now you see where the liquid is there. I just move it across the bag, okay? And that works pretty well. Now for the hernia, I found this on Amazon. I tried a hernia belt before, but the problem with the hernia belt, this that goes over the flange, was too small. They're too small for the Coloplast. This one does work, and I'll show you how this does, and I'll show you what else I do with it. And it's been working well. You're going to put this on, put this over here, feed this through. So I take my time doing this because, okay, so you get that through there, and this goes around. Oop. Got it twisted here somewhere. Goes around and hooks in here, and you can see how that pulls that in. It does pull it in to some degree, but I have another thing that I do with this to make it work and take off pressure, I take the Brava, these strips, this type of strip, and I'll show you what we're going to do with this. And this is working for me. Otherwise, it was feeling like it's pulling pressure on it. So we're going to take this and we're going to fit it on your flange here, okay? Or you can put it on your bag. Now what I've done usually is, let me take this off for a minute, that one off, but I fit it on my bag here, about halfway. Oop. There we go. And fit it around here, around the top. And then what you're going to do, you're going to pull this up so it goes onto your skin and holds that, supports that bag. Okay, so that gives it more support. And then we're going to take our little cover here for this and put on it so that you will get a little air in there. And I have found that this method, it helps hold the bag up, okay? Even if the output doesn't automatically fall, if it doesn't automatically fall in the bag, you can, with that gel in there, the gel lubricant, it makes it so much easier for you just to push the output down in the bag. Now, this has worked really well for me compared to what I was dealing with. It was just really having such a hard time with the output and everything. And I really like the Coloplast Flex. It's really simple to use. Takes you a couple of seconds to change the bag. And I've found that that holds really well. Just when you remove the bag and you're going to put another one, make sure you clean that area with toilet paper. You can use your water wipe or whatever to clean it first, which I do. But then I go over it with the toilet paper to make sure it's absolutely dry. And again, this Astroglide gel, you can get it through Amazon, and you can get, I saw in there now, 3 of these for $13, which is 12 ounces. And if you get the Brava liquid deodorant, then it's $22 for 8 ounces, okay? So, much cheaper. $10 for 8 ounces. If you're doing that, you can get a couple of these, and it's like $10 for, so half the price. And it's something that we use a lot for your bag. So I just wanted to share that because I know I'm 3.5 months out now from my surgery, and it took me a while to find something that was working, that wasn't leaking. I can't use the Hollister. I can't use the, what is the other one? The only one I found that really works for me is the Sensor Mio ones, the Flex, with the, that's got the convex, okay? So that does work for me, and as you saw, my stoma it doesn't stick out far, so the convex really does help. But again, the problem I was having was the output was pancaking, and I tried the baby oil and just trying to move it down, it was almost impossible. And then I was having just a lot of, with the peristomal hernia, and the bag up there, it would put pressure on it. As the bag would get some content in it, it would get, the pressure in it. Now, I wasn't really able to do the bags that are the empty type, but since I've done this method, I am able to actually get those to empty. Now, one thing I keep here next to my thing, I keep a little teapot here, and you want to use pretty warm water, and then you can rinse that bag out. If you're using the bag, the empty bags, okay? So that does help with it as well. But I have to say, this is becoming a lifesaver. Now, I did order another product coming for the stoma, for stoma protection, and also it's supposed to help with the hernia. When it gets here, I'll let you know how that works. Now, there's one you can buy that's very expensive. It's like $300, and you have to measure everything. But the one that I bought, I think they send you 3 different ones with it. So you've got 3 different sizes, and it's half the price of that. It was $150 or $155. So when that gets here, I'll give it a try and let you know. But this other little ring one that I have is helping, and then using that the Brava seal on there, you can pull that up and again attach it higher up on your body, and that helps to hold it as well, so you don't have that pressure on there, because that can be quite uncomfortable with that bag when you have that hernia happening. Okay, so I hope this helps somebody out there. I know, like I said, I'm 3.5 months out, and it took a while to find something that would work for me, okay, but we're making progress, and so, I'm happy to pass on that information if it can help somebody else out there. Thanks for tuning in.